Okay, so the recording has started. Let's move to our page. So at first, what we will do, we will create our navbar. Got it? So everybody go to your navbar.jsx file. Over there, start coding as I am proceeding. And make sure that you people do have these dependencies in your package.json file. And I guess you people know very well how to install these dependencies. You people know it, right?
Ma'am, we are not using Redux toolkit modern.
Ma'am, actually we will use today.
Yes, ma'am. There is no installation dependency there, so that's why I asked. Redux
Are
tool.
you asking? Are you asking for the command to install it? Redux toolkit.
No, ma'am. It is 9.25 version. We will install now, ma'am. Redux/toolkit like that.
Yeah. So please do install it in your package.json file. Got it? Okay. Everybody, please run the command to install these dependencies, and let me know when you people are done with it. Aditya, please switch off your mic.
Yes, ma'am.
Did all of you install the dependencies?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's start the coding. At first, what we have to import?
Okay, we are paying for it.
We
Can anyone tell me why do we use the link?
For routing purpose.
To route and to navigate the file to
for
the
page
given link.
for page
It
routing.
is acts as an anchor tag.
Yeah.
Link page browser route.
So what we basically do is that in order to navigate from one page to another page, we use the link tag, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here,
Component.
yeah. So I will provide nav tag, which is used for navigation. And within this nav tag, I will provide an unordered list. And within that, I will give 3 li tags. And here, I will provide an attribute that is 2 is equal to and if I will provide no endpoint, it will take me to the home page. And what did I tell you people in the previous class? That what is the another way to close the tags?
Self-closing tag.
Self-closing
Yeah.
tag.
So I will copy, just a second. I'll copy this. I will paste this over here also. And if I want to go to the sign in page, I'll provide the endpoint as sign in, as well as if I want to go to my cart page, I'll provide the endpoint as cart. Clear up till this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So lastly, what do I need to write?
Export default nav.
Okay. So this is what our nav bar. I will save it. And then after the nav bar, I will go to my home page. I will at first copy this. See, I am doing all these things in order to save the time. Got it? And you people, what are you required to do? You people are ought to type these codes in order to keep them in your minds. Got it?
Ma'am, we can use functional components. No, ma'am. It is easy.
Yeah, it is easy. You can use functions as well.
Code will be concise in that.
Yeah.
So you can use the RFCG, right?
Yes. I'm just showing you people in the class way in order to create a nav bar and navigation. So you people can use both the both states, that is the class state as well as the function state. Got it? I will simply provide a text or a header. Welcome to the home page. I will save it. Everybody written this code up till this much?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
And after that, I will go to my sign in page. And in the sign in page, what I will write? Please sign in to access the services. And over here, I will write the class sign in. And I will also here write sign in. Save it. And then finally, we will go to our cart.jsx. So we edit the cart. And in the cart, I will provide the user with the heading that your cart is empty. And over here, I will export the cart. So we are ready with the components of our nav bar, isn't it? Everybody written up to this much? Hello.
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
you open the nav bar?
Okay. So after that, what we will do? We will go to the app.jsx file. And in the let me save the cart. And in the app.jsx file, we will import, just a second, import React from React. And somebody tell me, what do I need to import in order to, like, what components of React Router DOM do I need to import in order to navigate to different routes?
Browser router.
Browser
Route.
router, path
Router.
link,
Yeah.
use navigate hook.
I'll teach you the hooks in tomorrow's class. All right. As well as I will use route.
Routes.
I will use routes. And what all things do I need to import?
All components which we have
Yeah.
done it.
So we are done with importing all these things. And now I will create my app function. Can somebody tell me
Dive.
why am I writing this?
Function expression, ma'am. It is
Fragment.
See, in React, yeah, in React, you cannot just provide multiple div tags. Got it? So in order to make it possible to import, to provide multiple div tags in our website, we use these two tags. Got it? After that, what I will write? I will provide the nav bar. So let's just self-closing tag, make it. And after that, I will provide the routes. And within the routes, I will give 3 route tag.
ma'am, we need to write first browser router now.
I will write that browser router in the main.jsx file. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Not here. I will not write it over here. And within this route, what I will do, I will provide attribute that is the path.
And 2.
No, I will provide path and element. My element will be,
Home.
yeah, home page. I'm repeatedly telling you guys, if you people are stuck anywhere or no, you are not getting anything at any point, please feel free to ask. And now what I will do, just a second, let me remove this. Yeah. I will go to my main.jsx file, and over there I have my browser router, as well as I have provided the app in my main.jsx file. Got it? So let's go to the terminal and new terminal, and I will change the directory to React app 2, and I will provide npm run dev. See, we did not provide any CSS to our web page, right? Which is why it is providing in this way. This is our unordered list, and this is our heading tag. So now see here, we did not provide any endpoint, right? So here we are in the home page, and if I'll click on this sign in, see the endpoint that we have provided. The endpoint is sign in, and the heading tag is please sign in to access the services. Got it? And if I'll navigate to the cart, it will show your cart is empty. And you people can add CSS as per your requirement. Am I clear with this?
Yeah.
Jay Prajapati, do you have any doubt? Okay. So now we are done up to this much. What next thing that we can do, I have told you to do? We will call the backend APIs from React. Using what methods did I tell?
Get, post, Axios.
Yeah.
Fetch and
Okay. So let's move to our fetch data Axios. And over here,
Importing the Axios.
yeah, import React, comma. Now here I will use the hooks.
Post it.
Perfect, as well as use state. We studied about the use state hook in the previous class, right?
yes, ma'am.
So what did the use state hook used to do?
Manages the state.
Manages the state.
Whose source is this? YM is there, I guess. Okay. Import Axios from Axios. And then I will provide the function const data Axios is equal to now here I will use my use state. What I will do, you people tell me. What do I have? What is this data?
And a variable which stores the
And the
initial
set data?
updater function.
Yeah.
Strings.
Yes. This will be the empty array. Got it? And here I will provide use effect. And within this use effect, I will provide a function
Arrow function.
where I will give Axios dot. Axios will be followed by the get method. So over here, what I will do, I will put a website's URL.
JSON placeholders.
So I'm providing it to you people as well in the chat box. Please paste this website in your respective files. Got it? Because it will send a get request to this website's URL, and as a response, it will provide us the data present inside it. Got it?
Yeah.
Console.log.
And the website will respond us back with the response.data. And this data will be set in the set data function. Got it?
Yeah.
And if there occurs any error, then we will put the error through our catch. What will the message? Error fetching the data.
Their console.log no, ma'am.
Yeah, we can write console.error as well. See, in order to provide any random message, we can write console.log. As well as in order to provide the error message, we can also write console.error. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So that it indicates the error, right?
Yeah. Can somebody tell me why did I place this single array over here?
There are one time only, ma'am.
Yeah.
It is an a dependency array.
Yes. And within this return, it will return us with a div tag. And within the div tag, what I will provide a header. And this header will provide us what data from API using Axios. In order to show the user that which method are we using in order to fetch the data from the backend. Over here as well, I will provide the UL tag. And within this, what I will do, I will write data dot. You people tell me what does the map function do?
It iterates the
Okay.
every element
And
we can.
provides us with our required output, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Basically, it manipulates our output in whichever way we want it to be.
Key is equals to element dot id, item dot id.
Why did we write item.id?
To track the changes regarding an element.
Yeah. So here it will iterate through every item and provide us with the item.id as well as item.title. Got it? And now this is what our Axios we are doing. We are, just a second, let me export it as well. Export default fetch data Axios. I will save it. And we have done this using the Axios. And now what we have as our second method, I will use only the fetch function. Got it? So for that, I will go to my fetch data.jsx. And over here, I will write import React from React. And then I will write a function data is equal to, this will be an arrow function. And within the function, again, which hook I will use?
State and use effect.
Yeah. What basic function does the use effect hook does? Did you people heard about the side effects?
Yes, ma'am. When we are fetching the data, there will be some errors are requiring side effects so that it manipulate that.
Yeah. So what can you specify some of the side effects that use effect provides with?
While loading, sometimes we can't fetch the data, so it will take the rendering time, like loading.
Yeah. So the side effects consists of fetching as well as timer, subscription, requests, and many other things, right?
Yeah.
So over here, I will provide a fetch function, since we are using fetch function in order to get our backend API. Paste the same HTTP link over here as well. After that, it will provide us with the response using then. And now here I will provide the data. And I will call the function set data. And within it, I will pass my data as a parameter. And if any error occurs, then what will I use?
Catch.
Are you people responding lately, or my network is not good?
As we are typing, sometimes it's
Error fetching data. And it will return us the error. what I will write over here?
Return.
Yeah, I will write the same thing. I just copy paste it. And here, what I will do, I will edit it API using fetch. So less. And what I will do, I will go to my. Shall I show you people with this only, or you people want me to write the code for the Redux toolkit as well, and then we will see the final all-in-one output?
I think it's better to use the Redux so that it, as the Redux has some type of properties to storing the data.
Okay. So let me write the code for Redux as well. You people go to your store.js in the Redux directory or the Redux folder and write the code. So tell me one thing, why do we use the Redux toolkit? Do you people have any idea about it?
To maintain a global
State
state.
management.
Please repeat.
Redux is a framework where it is used to store the user data, so that to authenticate the, I mean, authorize the user, so that he could has the credentials to use the, I mean, where it is the his property, I mean, his account he is using, so that he could use the cart or as the orders which he has been placed as per the Amazon purpose. Whereas for the coming to the social media, he could use to post his account so that he could show see their it's his data, it's the data feed is showing.
Okay, Aditya, you tell me, what is your point of view about the Redux toolkit?
It is a toolkit and state management in a
Exactly.
global.
It is, yeah, it simplifies the state management. Got it. And what it does, it reduces the boilerplate code that we have, and it also improves the efficiency. Got it.
It concises the code.
Yeah. So now moving to our store.js. What I will import? I will import.
Create, slice, and store.
See, over here, the configure store has replaced the create store. Got it. Previously, we used to write create store, but now we use configure store.
If we learn use context and use reducer, 80% of the code will be remain same in Redux now.
Yeah. And then I will also import the counter reducer from. Okay, just a second. We have imported this in our store.js. All right. Over here, let's go to the counter slice.js. And here, what I will do, I will import. Which function I will import? Create
Create.
slice. And why do we import it?
We will use to write code in that now, like reducers in all.
Okay, so after that, I will provide a variable. And within this variable, I will store a function that is create slice. Here, I will declare three variables. Got it? I will declare a name variable, which will be counter. Followed by a comma, I will write initial state of that counter. and I will provide the value as 0. Also, I will provide a reducer. This reducer basically contains the function that we want to perform. Got it? I want to increment and I will change the state to state plus 1 using this function state dot value
Plus.
will become state value plus 1. This is the addition plus assignment operator, isn't it? You people are familiar with it, right? Where else do we use this operator? Tell me, where else do we use it?
It is a short form of writing the expression.
We use it in Java as well as Python, okay? Other coding languages.
C, Python, Java.
Yeah. I will decrease it by 1
By
in
minus.
the decrement function.
Minus.
Now I will export it once. I will provide the couple of functions increment as well as decrement, and I will assign counter slice dot actions. And after that, I will finally export default counter slice dot reducer. Any doubt till here? So let's just go back to the store.js, and over here, what I will do, I will import my counter reducer from counter slice, and I will declare a variable store, and after that provide a function configure store, within which I will write reducer, and inside the reducer I will give counter as counter reducer. So what we are left to do now? We have provided all the functionalities of Redux as well as the store.js. What else do we have to do in order to make them work?
You need to create a buttons.
You mean the front end, right? So for that, what I will do, I will go to my counter.jsx file, and here I will provide the front end. Import React. React. And what else do I need to import?
Store and
increment as well as decrement, isn't it?
Yes.
Increment, comma, decrement from the redux counter slice. Also, what I will import? Use selector as well as use dispatch. Are you people familiar with these use selector as well as use dispatch?
Yes, ma'am. Use dispatch is a function like calling the function.
Yeah.
Use selector is to read an data.
Okay. We will write from it will React Redux. And here I will declare a variable const counter equal to so I will write a statement and tell me what am I trying to do over here.
To take data from
Now I am trying to take the value and change its state. Got it? The value will be taken and the state will be changed. Either I will increase the state of that value and decrease the state of that value. Got it? Am I clear?
Yeah.
And finally, within this return function, I will provide my buttons. First, I will provide the div tag, followed by a heading. Inside the heading, I will write counter, which will hold count thing. After that, a couple of buttons. And in that button, I'll provide the event on click. And this on click will have an arrow function that is dispatch. And within the dispatch, what function I will provide, whether it can be increment as well as decrement. And I will provide the same button for decrement as well. And I will change the function that is decrement. And I will edit it, and the button will show decrement. After this, I will export it. Default What is the name of our function? Counter. And I will move to my app.jsx. And from here, what I will do, let me remove all these things. I will write import fetch data axios import fetch data from components. I have fetch data.jsx file. After that, what else do I have in the component? I have the counter, right? Const app function. Within this function, I will return a div tag within which I will provide the header to show the user that we are using React project, React web page, using React web page showing backend API and Redux toolkit implementation. After this heading, I will provide fetch data axios. It will with a self-closing tag. After this fetch data axios, I will provide fetch data. And finally, I will provide the counter. Default app. To save it, counter.jsx file, I will save it as well. And now I will go to my main.jsx file. And over here, I will erase these things. I will write import provider. Tell me, why do we use this provider?
In order to serve globally, to all components, it should be available.
Like use context API in React.
Okay. So we will import store from Redux store. Got it? Because without the store file, we just can't use it. Got it? We have it in this file. You import it. And inside this, we will write provide provider and store is equal to store And this has to be app. I will save this. Let's see. Okay. Are you people coding as well? Or you people are just seeing whatever I am doing over here?
Can you go to the counter slice?
Okay. Yeah. Are there any issues? Any doubt?
Yeah, I was facing an error in store.js because I have using the reducer. So
What error are you getting? What is it saying? Store has already been declared. In which file? In the main.jsx.
main.jsx.
Okay,
Two times there will 4 and
okay,
6.
I have written it for a couple of times. Are you people getting the output?
I'm getting a white page. It's like you, but I'm getting a error in store.js.
Store.jx, isn't it? Let me check. This module components fetch data does not provide an export name default. Okay, it's present in the fetch data.jsx. Okay, I didn't provide the export function over here. Export default. What is the name? Fetch data.
Fetch data.
Let's save it and see if it works. Still not working. Cannot read properties of undefined. You people getting the blank page, right?
Yeah, I was getting the blank page.
Okay, let me see where I have done the mistake.
In store.js file.
Yeah, please repeat.
In store.js file,
Yeah.
there are chance maybe a reducers, no reducer.
I have provided the reducer here.
Ma'am, there is error in counter slice, ma'am.
In the counter slice.
Yes, ma'am. You have to provide S2 reducer.
Please
No, ma'am,
wait.
that reducer above the increment, ma'am.
Yeah.
Here, ma'am,
I have to
S.
write reducers. Is it reducers? Okay. I wrote reducer. Let me see if it works. Hmm. Okay, we will see the error caused or the output that we will get in the next class. So up till this much, do you people have any doubt in the code at any place that you are facing issues to understand?
No, ma'am.
Anybody with any doubt? You people can leave the meeting now. No doubts, right?